Hello? Ah, there we go. You have to threaten it with a hammer. You have to threaten it with a hammer that's called the hard reset. You can just scribble it on the Sharpie with the side. That's how you do. That's how you do proper engineering. Of course it would work. Of course it would. Just keep calm and everything just works out. Speaking of which, good morning, day or evening, whatever the time it is. My name is Conan Law. I'm very glad to have you people around today. I'll be doing some, oh, believe it or not, I'm doing something for the very nth time today. I'm going fishing. Oh my god. When was the last time you heard somebody go fish in a video game? Oh goodness gracious. Scandalous, isn't it? Absolutely atrocious. Why would somebody do that to themselves, isn't it? But yeah, been actually looking forward to that today because, today was actually a little bit of a rougher work day. Got a few notes here and there, but, and you know how it is. Admittedly, I'm just glad that I can come back from work or, sit right next to my PC just to relax a bit, do some fishing. And today, I think some people will enjoy how it is. We're going back to Eosia. Yes, we're doing fishing in Final Fantasy XIV today again. Goodness gracious, sorry. I'm already talking the entire day, so there's that. But first and foremost, how are we all doing? How's y'all doing? Hope you're doing fantastic. Yeah. Up. My little guy doesn't work. Give me a moment. I gotta fix my little guy. Here. Microphone Setonsi. Because it's not working today again. Ah, there you go. See? VideoTube. Very damn easy. If you want to join, just make it. There you go. All's working today. Now let me just set a few things aside because we were still eating whilst I was starting up. Here we have Infernal Furnace's third turn. And I'm going to boot up our most favorite game of all, Lurkbait. Yes. The only reason why I'm actually playing fishing is so that everybody can go fish. It's just on topic. It's just perfect. There we go. This is working, that is working. I don't care. Do the thing? Yes, fantastic. Give it a test cast. And that should work. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else. Fishing's back on the menu. So yeah, how are we all doing? I hope you're doing well. It is a fantastic Wednesday, and we are here just doing our stuff again. Yeah, we have, of course, my dumb little idiot of a cat boy. So for everybody that actually knows what I am, look at me and tell me that I care. But yeah, all is doing well. And also, specifically, Tal, thank you very much for resubbing. You really didn't have to do that. Besides, every single bit of things I have already written in an extra spreadsheet so that I can actually reinvest completely. And I have a few ideas. One of them actually has to do with the stickers. So if you want to take the time to actually help me gauge the interest that you have, what kind of stickers you would want, how many there should be, and if you want shinies or not, you would greatly help me in making sure that you all get a product that you would be happy with. Yeah, I am a cat bee. I am a cat bee. What's a bee? Ah, seriously, what's a cat bee? Yep, a cat boy as always. You know, funny part, your house is near my house in 14. Wait, really? You always send my form back. Thank you very much, Roseblood. You're absolutely being a great help already. Just completely different wards. What ward are you? I want to see. I want to see your house now. You spoiled it. Different servers, different wards. Yes. Did you remember that we can travel between worlds now? If that's your house, then yeah, that's my house. It also was recently featured in Denmo's housing tour. Like a few weeks ago. Oh, yours is an Atlanta. Oh, that's a US server. Okay, no wonder then. But yeah, my house has been in Denmo's housing thing, and I was really ecstatic about that. So yeah, this is the Lazy Fisherman's Hut. If you want to visit it, it's always there. But yeah. But yeah, like right now I'm down the stairs recently. I was trying to get actually one of the beachside ones, but they're always full. But now that people are playing less and less, it feels like a good time to actually do so. We still have all of our fish from last time here. That's pretty good. I'll probably try visiting. I hope so. Actually, let me just check something before I do that. Before I go anywhere else. Did Denmo actually write something down? Oh. There he is! This is so densely packed and wonderfully arranged. Nice work. Oh, yes! Hell yeah. There he is! There he is. Oh my god, the achievement. My dream plot is the big house above the hot spring in Ish. Oh. The foundation is so pretty. But I always wanted to be near a beach area, so that's perfect. I was very lucky with that. I actually talked with another guy, I remember back then. I was actually talking with another guy who also wanted to place themselves, and I was like, hey, I'll take the subplot, you take the main plot. That's how we organized, and we both got our houses. We were just like, you know what? Let's make a deal. Yeah, Mist Lake sense for me. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's just perfect. I mean, this is literally Limsa Lominsa. You know that this is Pirate City 101. It couldn't be more pirate than that. And I haven't changed since then. Speaking of Liminsa Lisa Lomasa, how somebody would call it, I'm gonna go to the airport. No, I'm not going to take a ticket today. And we should do some fishing today. Larges are more common, I mean, yeah, they are. But on the other hand, larges are super freaking expensive, though. And I only have 11 million gil. I spent a good 7 million gil just on decorating the house. So I'm a poor boy. Or as poor as it gets. G'day, mate. But goblets are a bit rough in restoration. Yeah, but nobody wants the goblet. That's the thing. Like, everybody wants the fancier stuff. Yeah, that really sucks. But hey, on the bright side, you get a house now. There's that. And I wanted to initially be in the goblet as well, but that didn't turn out well for me. So yeah. It is, but if you want to build a house and then move, it is super practical. It's the perfect trailer park. I mean, it is a trailer park. That's why we call it the Goblet. Ooh. Got a razor claim. I should be fishing more anyways. It's a great area to start. I mean, even having an apartment, you have 100 pieces of furniture to work with. You can do a lot of stuff with that. I lived in an apartment before. Or my cat boy did. So yeah, I'm actually not too opposed to that. Actually pretty damn good. It's like owning a house in Arizona. I mean, yeah, you literally live in a giant hole. That's just how things do be. Speaking of lurk, actually, I think I forgot something. I gotta get our boy Scrungle on that too. There we go. Booting up the Scrungle. Major Scrungle, please activate. Major Scrungle has been activated, so if you want to lurk, you make a nice sound now. Wonderful. Anyways. Like, I pray they increase the amount of wards again in 14. They might, but I'll be very honest. I am not enjoying having a house in Final Fantasy XIV anymore. I have a small, and I'm super happy about it. But it was such a pain to get it. It was painful. Then again, that's the kind of pain that we like to put ourselves in, right? Just to make house pretty. I mean, it's better than the previous system. But it's still not better. Oh, we got a big boy. Big boy. Big boy. Big boy. Yeah! Aww, it's just a cod. Oh well. And even though in the EU server there's people who bought out a whole ward, wasn't there? There was. But they cracked down on that supposedly. But I am completely out of the loop now. So I wouldn't know anymore. If they did, great job. About fucking time. If they didn't, it's about fucking time. Yeah. As I said, I'm completely out of the loop. I played Final Fantasy XIV for years straight up. Now it's just... I have a house. That's literally the only thing I pay for. Oh, hey Samurai. Hope you're doing well. Hello from the Linux. Did you figure out what Linux distro you're having? Yeah. I hope you're having a good time with Linux. Hope it treats you well. Yeah, I'm kind of just on the fence right now with 14. A lot of people are. You'd be surprised how many people are actually on the fence with 14 right now. A Linux Mint. Oh, you are on Mint! So you're literally running the thing that I'm running right now. So I can help. If you need anything, tag me on Discord. I'll gladly help what I know with. It is super easy. To be frank, I haven't even finished the story in this expansion because I could not give less of a shit right now. I mean, Vuklamad is funny. She can be really funny. But the story is shit. It's not grabbing anybody. It's not grabbing me. And I started back in Shadowbringers, so I basically started with high standards. I was made in high standards. I was forged in high standards. So yeah. By the way, Samurai, if you have a few minutes, I made a form in the tagged comment. If you want to have a sticker pack, I would need to know everything genuinely. The thing is, I just need to make sure. I can spam fish again. You can! I'm so happy for you, brother. My issue is she's everywhere, even when she probably shouldn't be. I need time to breathe. I know, right? She's a big, strong Hrothgar. Or whatever the sub-race for Hrothgars in Tuliolal is. Yes, I still remember the name. I still haven't finished the story. You'd have to pay me. Like a good 50 bucks. With the shitty laptop, the stream froze every time I redeemed something. How old is your laptop anyways? Because you can consider just switching that, because my laptop right now lives off a Linux distro, and it's never been better. It sucks, just the idea of exploring South America-inspired content was really cool to me. It is. And I have looked at a big chunk of it. It's... Okay. Now, rent by side, Turiolan and the entire continent, fantastic. Looks absolutely gorgeous. They always hit it out of park. The story is shit. As you just said, ruined by a mediocre story. Yes. And, well... Spoilers, the queen of Turiolan. Because she has to have her sniffers everywhere. Cats, I swear. Oh, it's just a weak, cheap studying laptop just meant to run Word. Well, when we're done with it, it's going to run more than work. It's going to run Steam. Yeah, in my opinion. I mean, fair. As I already said once, everybody's allowed to have their opinion. Ooh, I'm going to mooch that one. So, personally, I'm just a little bit pissy about the story as well. So, I fully understand you. Like, I tried repeatedly to play it. 2 days later, I cannot. Best case should be brother and sister swap places in the narrative after she became queen. You mean Kona? You know, another Khan. Oh, damn! You know, Khan should replace Khan, should replace Khan, should replace Khan, huh? Yeah. I leered at him and I was like, wait, what's your name? I'm the real Kona. But then I warmed up to him because he's a nerd. He's a nerd, so he gets a pass. But yeah. Kona should actually be... He's second hand, which is great. 2 heads are better than 1. She's the... Just like the old king. She's the bronze while he's the brains. I did finish the base story though. So also the betrayal of the third brother. Haven't touched anything else either. Yeah. I'm fully understanding why. Ooh, yoink. You're the real Kona, cause the only one gets pritzed. Discount Virgil? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm going to get myself that freaking plastic chair from Obi nearby, and I'm going to sit down on that. Ah, welcome back, Roseblood. Just here to munch on Talon a little bit. Also, don't worry. I will leave the forum up for like a week. And everybody who is interested in actually having a sticker, I would love for you to actually fill that out. Seriously. I made the mistake once that I overproduced something and barely sold anything. Things that I thought were cool. I can show what I did as well. And then nobody took it because I'm terrible at marketing. It's a skill. It needs to be acquired. I did love the ending though. Specifically, the final zone was so pretty and a neat callback to the game specifically I never played. I'd have to play it myself. I didn't get far enough. Because I kept getting burned out so quickly. I mean, look at me. I'm fishing, goddammit. I'm bad at marketing too. Hell yeah! Let's join together so we can be marginally okay at marketing together. Do you care what it's inspired by? I think that's also the context that I'm missing. There is something about it. But, you know. The thing is, I just loved making keychains. Like, self-made, and it's based on, like, Final Fantasy IX. I have not played any Final Fantasy. I played World of Warcraft, then the whole fiasco happened, and then I switched to Final Fantasy. I'm not touching World of Warcraft again. It's dirty. It has cooties. Oh, I can't yet. Oh well. But yeah, I wouldn't know the story of it, admittedly. I'm sorry. I know, I'm a disappointment. How dare I, somebody who plays Final Fantasy XIV, not know what it's based about? 9 is a game about... What happened with WoW? I don't think I wanna say... Firstly, Shadowlands happened. Then Battle for Azeroth happened, which was already like the turn down. Then Shadowlands happened, and then the whole fiasco at the company, which I'm not going to cut in because that's too much for me to go on. Colonel, I will specifically say you'd love 9 and probably 10. One day when I get the funds together, I will play it maybe. I'll be frank. I have a giant list of things that need to be played. One thing, for example, that at least 3 people keep begging me to fish in is Red Dead Redemption. I'm trying to figure out if I can play Red Dead online so I can fish. But I'll do that over the week. So not tonight. 9 has these comedic and fun and also extremely heart-wrenching story. Yes, Red Dead. I've also been scouring around a bit for games that, you know, look fun and specifically have fishing. You guys know why. Come on. I'm a fishing streamer. I will live and die as the one dude in the corner screaming the entire time whilst he was fishing in video games, even the ones that should be about war. And Final Fantasy XI is in an era of 2000s beach and ocean levels. So what you're saying is Final Fantasy X is basically Vaporwave. Well, this time of day is everybody online? Yes, Talorn should actually be fars and should actually have gotten some sleep, I'm hoping. Kinda, yeah. Look at the goober. Oh, he has Yojimbo! Okay, you know what? That's kind of selling me right now. Tell you would keep up both with poop and sleeping, or the lack thereof. Yeah, I remember how his mechanics worked. Especially in that one dungeon, where you had to actually grab the money because otherwise, if he gets it, gets more damage, and you don't want that. I remember. I got decent sleep. I forgot what this one was, but it wasn't Stormblood, I'm certain. Bullshit hoverboard board. Why do I need to talk when reading chat is so freaking fun right now? Random history fact. The birthday cake is one of the oldest continuous traditions originating from ancient Greece. As that was the gift of goddess Artemis got on her birthday, thus the cake became a symbol of birthdays. That's cool. Thanks for the fact, Samurai. And also, I'm glad to hear that Linux is treating you well. Oh! I can't... I got... Oh, man. I can't mooch. But yeah. I have to set up some things again because everything is a little bit strange, that's why. Come on, and there we go. Fish, damn it, fish! Artemis the asexual queen. She was down for cake. What, I didn't say anything else. I'm just here fishing. Farufa is here. Hey Farufa, hope you're having a lovely time. Hope you're doing well. It's a bit more complicated than Windows, but so far all the big brain stuff has been solved real quick with a quick Google search. Samurai, that's literally how I learned to program, or to Blender, or anything that I did. Hi, hey, how you going? Hope you're doing well. Uh-huh. But specifically with Final Fantasy, I'm a big 8 guy. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, isn't it? Let me just... So yeah. But honestly, the Shadowbringers gives it a run for its money as my favorite. Oh, you're a Shadowbringers fan too. That's where I entered. I entered perfectly at the end of, what was the end of the one before? I think it was Stormblood. No, wait. It was something else, but whatever. Shadowbringers is a fantastic story. I'm still... it's been years since I've been trying to bring Nilton to play far enough to actually experience Shadowbringers. She is still stuck in Heaven's Ward. Too lazy. You literally cleared the entirety of all the original maps in Final Fantasy XIV, and you have barely scratched apart even the start of Heaven's Ward. She didn't even get to the vault yet. Like right as the Warrior of Light, I believe, yeah. Heaven's Ward is fantastic. I'm not saying that Heaven's Ward is bad. Let me just make this statement. Heaven's Ward is great. But Nilton is super freaking slow. Like insidiously slow. Like villainously slow. Tell me the difference. Would ya? Even a banana slug makes a better effort than I do. A banana slug is a banana slug. I want more Ishkan content. Well, we did get Garlemald. I kinda wish for more Garlemald content. Gotta get the words right. Yeah, fair. Slow as in lazy or World War I trench warfare slow. A Garlemald restoration. I would move to Garlemald. I'll be frank. I would move where our previous villains are just to shit in their face. It's like, hey, I live here now. Pay me. I'd consider it. I would love to have a second house. I would legitimately just love to have a second house. It would be in Garlemald. It would look like a tiny factory, and I would love to have things that make it look like a Garlemald house. Like, really, though. Depends what the architectures would be like. Wanna know what I like for housing? Yes, please, of course. Remember, this is a chat for just... This is a stream for just talking shit. And having fun, of course. Because I want people to be, you know, to have fun talking. Remember, this is basically just a virtual coffee shop. We talk shit. That's what everybody do. Ooh, can I? I'd love the Crystarium housing. Specifically to get all the lavender bed housings, motherfuckers. To go there and hopefully free up Ishgard housing. Yeah. I never liked lavender beds. But, you know, people be people. Let them have their fun, I guess. Oh, let me catch something big now. Hold on, this might be big. This might be big. Would be awesome. I'll need to get back into Final Fantasy XIV these days. Yeah, you should. And I should too. But I cannot be bothered right now because I still have Hourglass to finish up as well. What did I get? Come on. I got a goosefish! Oh, yes! Lavender Beds is the most popular because they want their richer ass gated community. They can stay rich and stay over there. I can't be fucked about those tree huggers being there. I'm going to go Sylvanas on them assholes if they get one step into my fucking mist. And you can quote me on that. I angered the night elf because I said I was gonna go Sylvanas on them lavender bed fuckers. That's how Battle for Azeroth started. I should have been quiet. At least I didn't. At least I didn't say I was gonna go garage on them tree fuckers. If I had to rank the wards based on my taste, probably Ishkat followed by Mist and Shirogane. I can understand why people like Shirogane, but let's be frank. Okay, I'll be very honest. To me, Shirogane, Weep Town, and I'm just not somebody for that. I'm sorry. I might have angered people now. True. Yeah. But Talon will say, give me that weep shit, give me my trees, you can keep your concrete. Give me my sand and water. What do you mean concrete? There's one medium ward in Shrogan that gets fucking private beach right behind it. I think I know which one you do. Yo whale. Yeah? Did ya? Hell yeah, brother. Good on ya. Do you see why I love actually doing Fishing Wednesdays? Everybody has something exciting to say and something exciting to see. Fishing Wednesdays is the best thing that I've ever come up with, because it even makes me calm. Because it's fun, it's exciting, there's no pressure. It's why it's so goddamn popular. The point is, let me give you a quick one. The point that I wanted to make initially is making fun and chill streams. No pressure, no competition, no nothing. I did not care one thing about actually being competitive or anything. I don't even care really if somebody donates. But still. Con, are you betting you'll get to see some Flumpet tomorrow? I'm freaking hoping so. I wanna see Flumpet. I wanna see Flumpet flump on your drawing. How's that sound? As a joke. Let me just see. Yeah, it started off basically as a joke. I just wanted like, here, I'm streaming, whatever. And then it just popped off. It's been over half a year. You should play Sonic Adventure as the Cat one of these days for the fishing stream. It goes onto the list of games I should play for fishing streams. Hold on. I have a little note for that. Gotta press button. Damn, where's the pen? There it is. Okay, hold on. Sonic Adventures. That was Sonic Adventures 1. Big the Cat. Okay, great. Wrote it down. Yes, I have a tiny list. Do you hear this? It's a tiny post-it note with all the fishing games you want me to play. Many which I still have to buy. Specifically, Big the Cat story is all about fishing for that damn frog. Oh man. Did she do that on the test stream? She did do that on the test. Oh my god, my chances are high. But yeah. The little thing that I put above the chat, it means something. I want to make sure that even though I don't stream as much, I want to give the best amount of experience possible. Even if I don't stream very often. I want to go one hundo that everybody's having something out of it. As long as you're not being a dick. Ooh, Farufa, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm glad you could join in the coffee shop. Don't worry, cookies are over there, Scrungle is over here, and if you need something, don't be afraid to holler. Depends though. I'm thinking of doing sewing. Oh, you do sewing too now? Oh, you did do sewing. Right, right. What are you gonna sew? Are you gonna do like make like a small little plushie? Are you gonna make your plushie? Yeah, that's the one I just asked. Also, I got a thumbnail in the works from Gabriel. I must send you. You mean the Gabriel? Oh wait, no, never mind. Sorry. Sorry, I was thinking of Alexander, the Almighty. Glory be Alexander the Perfect. A blanket. Ooh, banky. Perfect. The perfect cuddle banky for everything. I'm a believer in Alexander, I'm sorry, Talorn. But then again, I'm a tinkerer. Come on. Get the next fish. Bear. Alexander is perfect. What can you say? What's up? Why are you crying? It barely touched you. I'm not trying to think of fishing games like That's how it goes. That's how I tried to do and I failed miserably. I mean, look at me. I am fishing right now. Fishing collab 1. Okay, I will pitch that idea again because I pitched it once before. In Sea of Thieves, you know how you can just invite people over and then just fish together, right? I was thinking of making a small series. I was thinking of making a small series with the abbreviation, you know, usually how there's like, you know, fish and chips you can buy to eat. I was gonna call it Fish and Chats. Just like a small interview thing, basically. That was an idea years ago. Maybe one day, but honestly, not right now. If Red Dead Redemption 2 online I can fish with you. Well, I have RDR2. I mean RDR online. But I'll need to set it up. I need to see if I still remember my password and everything because Rockstar servers require own login and I haven't used that in at least 3 years. That's really clever. Thank you. That was an idea from very, very young, from a little bit younger Kona, who was a little bit more depressed than I am right now. I found a game there. There's Gone Fishing on Steam. It's like a horror, where you can need to catch fish to offer protection from evil water spirits. There's an indie game as well on itch.io. I think it's called Fishing Day, where you just keep fishing, and it is a like psycho horror actually. Like you start catching fish normally, and then you have to move forward with your little boat. Then you start catching more and more weird shit, and then in the end you catch something really, really scary. And that's the point. That's the point where I have to cut off. You'd have to play it for yourself. It is looking like an old PlayStation Silent Hill game. Very, very recommended. Also, apparently a VR chat world for fishing that's stupid popular. I know which one you're talking about. That's where I nearly broke my hand in. Because I was so into fishing in that world, I slammed my hand against the desk. Because I needed to reel really hard. I'm waiting for Steam to actually release their VR headset. Because by then, Linux is going to be so goddamn good. For VR as well. Time to start then, it's really good. I can recommend it. I can recommend VR, and VR chat is fine. I've also dabbled a little bit in, dang, what's it called? I know a friend of mine always told me to play that as well. Resonite, there we go. Oh no, you can be a deskie. You can just play with... You can just play with mouse and keyboard, it's fine. That's what I just said, Milton. But yeah. Point being, why I'm just playing the weirdest thing as well. Yeah. The Archer is fun when you have with friends. Being with friends is a mixed batch. With random people, I have never had any experience, admittedly. Seriously. I would hop from world to world, and I would just not have any... It's just all like... meh. Also, Colonel, while it's not a fishing game... Oh, you're throwing recommendations at me like wild today. What's going on with your tile? But go ahead, Tal. Tiger cod. Ooh, nice. I think you'd enjoy a game called Monster Rancher for a chill vibe on Outstream. Admittedly, I have been considering also playing Slime Rancher. I played the demo. It's fun. Joining public instances just that, raising abominations. Yeah, especially the squeakers. Tal's been Tal. If you got him info dumping, he won't stop. I know. You should have seen me on Icarus' stream the first time a few weeks ago when I had to explain to him all the raid bosses in Borderlands 2 because I'm such a sucker for these. And I still haven't beaten all of them. I tried it recently, it's very fun. I hyperfix it. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm a very, very, very patient. Very, very, very patient person in that sense. Admittedly, point being, if you're having fun, talking all about that, you know what? I'll just enjoy it, even though I have no idea what you're talking about. I forgot the one in Captain Scarlet, but that's just you going along. There's two actually. Hyperius the Invincible and Master G the Invincible. Oh shit! Hold on. Big. Yo! We got a junk monger. Yeah, Master G is screwed. The fucker you're gonna make walking over acid? Yes, exactly. The junk monger. Yes, I got the junk monger. Hell yeah. Fishing good. Some people thrive in that chaos. How I envy them. Yeah, but then again, they are much more open to such things. There's a certain threshold that everybody has. I personally, I usually am just in a corner, and if there's a pen, like the VR pens, I will most likely just use that and make like a small race car. Okay, gotta lock in an edit, but I'll be listening. Alright, all the best. Can't wait for your edit to be there. Scrungle, please give him a coffee. Man could need it. But yeah, as I said, as long as y'all's having fun talking about that, you make my day just as much nicer as well. Because all I'm hearing at work is always just complaints about, hey, I wanted to order this, but I got that instead. Whilst literally in their contract it says that they ordered that and never this. Reading is a virtue. LMAO, so you're in one of those... so you're one of those cuties just chilling in a corner, love you for it? Yeah, but I don't play VR chat as much as I used to. Simply because, firstly, I switched to Linux, so it's a little bit more iffy for me to play it now. Secondly, I don't know. I never really had friends in VR chat. I had like a few, but, you know, never really a reason to actually actively engage in that community. I get more recognition in the Sea of Thieves community, and I barely get any there. You need Venton or a different environment, completely understandable. Yeah, this is the environment that I created for everybody to vent, and for me to just, you know, unplug the valve, just let it steam out, and then just do something chill. I mean, y'all, can we just be honest? Look at this sky. Can we just appreciate the sky for a moment? Look at this. Look at this. How can you not enjoy that? It's gorgeous. Nobody had the reason to make it this gorgeous. And yet here I am sitting whilst trying to get digital fish. It is the most time-wasty thing that I can do, but it is yet again the most relaxing thing that I could think of when I thought to myself, I want to see a chill stream where nobody is forced to be competitive 24/7. This is it. I've achieved what I wanted, and I'm very proud of that. And out of y'all's feedback, I'm glad that you feel the same way. Samurai. I enter VR chat mostly to be with my friend Nickel at 92. He sometimes hosts stand-up comedy and karaoke nights. They are very fun. Ooh, that sounds actually very fun. To be frank though, I would not be very good at karaoke anymore. Although I can sing like a mofo. I'm not as good anymore. I am very rusty. But I was thinking as well, yes, I'm pulling back yet again into Sea of Thieves. Since Sea of Thieves is making custom servers and everything, I would love to host like tiny tournaments and all that in future. Just to see what's gonna happen. There's like 4 ships, one against another, just duking the hell out of it. And that's about us. I think we could all sing. We just caused the neighborhood dogs to howl. To be frank, they would just sing with us then. I couldn't care. None of us are. We do it for fun. That's the main purpose of doing anything in the first place. Comedy night would be perfect for you. Yeah. You wanna hear my most favorite joke, by the way? There's a fantastic half joke that I just love to say, and that I would just love to put out. If you want to hear it, just give me a holler. I've done a few and it's fun. I can imagine. Why not add fish and comedy? I know. Fish are wet, comedy's moist. You would not like it. I know you wouldn't. Oh man. We only get oysters now, do we? But yeah, I know I'm being annoying with that, but if you have a moment to fill out the... If you guys have a moment to fill out the form, since we always talked about stickers, I would just love to plus minus like get a gauge on what do we all really want. We do like the good stuff after all. I mostly joke about myself because I feel life is a comedy when you think about it. I can probably make a comedy sit about how I almost died last fall. In fact, I mean, taking it with humor, taking any bad situation with humor is a very, very good coping mechanism. As long as you can, you know, live with what happened back then and you just don't want to hurt yourself again. In the end of ends, if you can just make a joke about on your own expense and you survived it, why not? Life is sad anyways. Have fun. Damn it. Besides, that's why I don't play Hourglass all the time. I play 5 rounds of it and it's like, yeah, I'm good. And 3 months later I start again. And then only 5 rounds again. Makes me the rustiest pirate on the sea. But I'm a happy pirate. That's all that matters. Happiness. Goodness gracious. I can send these skits again if you want to see him. Maybe. Would you be okay if I showed it on stream as well? Because if they're good, I cannot hide them from everyone. Trust me, if they're good, and I'm certain that they'll be funny, I'm going to show him. And there's nothing you can do about it. Of course. And they won't. It's in VR chat. Which also makes me wonder what kind of VR character you have. Because I just have Polygon Jerep's little robot still. After all these years, I'm a short little robot. I may be 186 IRL, but I'm a short little robot boy in VR chat because I'm angry. But yeah, one thing at a time. I used one of the fat henchmen from Sleeping Beauty. I mean that works. Cause why not? Why the hell not? It's all good. I mean, they're funny. I know because, I'll be honest, Polygon Cherub, even though he's a little bit more on the furry side these days, I don't mind it one bit. As long as you're having fun, I really don't give a shit. If you're a furry, great. I'm very happy for you. If you're not, that's fine. Just don't be assholes to each other. This coffee shop allows everybody in, and I want everybody to vibe. And also the cookies are for everybody. Ooh, what did I catch? It's a tiger caught! Let me just looky booky. Oh my god, I'm getting spammed again. Boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Hydration would not be a bad idea, actually. Thank you. We got cookies. Nelson makes really great cookies. So yeah. Grab them while they're there. They're even good when they're cold. And also an ad break is coming very soon. Cookies are still in the works for the actual coffee shop. Oh. Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm considering actually using like some third-party stuff like Streamlabs or Mix It Up. So I'll need to experiment with that first before I do anything. And also, I'm actually trying to just actually make the 3D printer stream a real thing. So if I'm actually printing something and I can work on that, I would love to just collect stickers and then just put all of the stickers inside of the 3D printer. Yeah. Because if I can put it inside of the 3D printer, people can see, oh, who's this one? Who's that one? Who's that one? It's basically just the most funniest way of advertising that I can think of. Bro, Twitch just pooped itself? Why did it? Did it not manage to get to the bathroom? Someone told me Mix It Up is good for a good one for comments, but I'll definitely look into Streamlabs. One thing that I'll immediately recommend you, even though you hate Seribot, is Seribot. The only reason why I have Seribot is just to get rid of bots real quickly. Like, there is no other reason why I would use Seribot. Get rid of a bot against a bot. Basically, fight fire against fire. Get that dookie out. Yeah, get moving in it. You know it's a joke you hate. Yeah. But yeah, it's just such a... Seribot is such a blessing, though. You would do yourself a disservice not to. Like, I have literally nothing else on this stream. There's only Seribot and a little bit of Python code that I could make Scrungle. That's about it. It's only these two. Like a little bit of code that I wrote and Seribot. That's literally all. Sari does a really great job at keeping the spam. Yes, exactly. In fact, yes, I do sometimes still read Reddit. Goosefish. But yeah, I do sometimes still read Reddit. And one of the things that everybody immediately says is, please, 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 install and just let Seribot go over. It's very easy. I need to move my butt somewhere else, it says. The ad has finished. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Maybe you got yourself something warm to drink in the meantime, whilst the ad was playing. Remember, my stance on ads is, I don't like them, but they're sadly a necessary evil. Teleprompt. Let's see, where do we want to go? Costa del Sol, Wineport. Yes, I'll take a ticket this time. I'll do a wine port. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly where I want it to be. Not sure. Okie pokey. Time to fly over. Yes, I'm flying with a freaking motorcycle. What are you gonna do? Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna freaking hate. What you gonna do about it? Just imagine somebody just, you know, starts like, man, screw traffic, and just flies up on a motorcycle. There we go. Fantastic. We take it a good sit, and we fish. Look at this moron. He has no idea what's going on. He only gets out of the house once a month. He gamer. He gamer. Was there a chill collab Final Fantasy 14 hat? Not that I would know of, admittedly. I would not know about a chill collab. But oh my god, look at the size of that chunk! Look at him go! Or is a flying motorbike normal? Oh, the motorbike, that's normal. You get that for doing island quests. However, what you're definitely talking about, let me just, where was the mount guide? Where are my favorites? Oh, it deleted all my favorites. What you might be talking about, that's the Fenrir, that's the tank. There's the Ark. Where's my car? There it is. That is the thing that you're talking about. That's the collab one. Some people might know it. Some people might not. But look at the machine. God damn. And also, can we just... okay, I have to rant a little bit. But look at how perfectly they made the interior. Just everything is there. And that's about it. I was thinking that it was a bad collab. It was a bad collab, not that. Oh, no, it isn't a collab. If you're thinking of a bad collab, I have one for you. Where was it? Here it is. It's from Fall Guys. That's the Fall Guys collab car. Look at him go. Look at him go. And it just floats. Yes, they did. You were there. And everybody hated it. And they still keep doing it. They still keep on it. Admittedly though, there are some really, really cool collabs though. One of them, which is how Nilton and I learned of its existence, is for example this one. What was it called again, honey? Yokai Watch. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yokai Watch, for example, we didn't know it existed. And then the event came back. Yes, Yokai Watch. And I did all of the achievements as good as I could. And now I have a goddamn Jibanyan couch. It's Jibanyan. Look at him. It's Jibanyan. And on top of that, with that event, oh boy, you get a lot of minions. Now where's my favorite? Where's my favorite? Because my favorite is actually from that collab. There he is! Koma-san! He's my favorite. Look at my precious little boy. Look at him. Look at my precious little boy. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at him. He's my son. There's nothing more precious than Koma-san. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's so squishy. Yes, I'm talking about you, little fella. Look how cute you are. I need to rewatch the first show. Ryoka Watch was so good. Yes, Ryoka Watch is freaking good. So, yeah. The only thing that would make it better is Final Fantasy XIV. I know it'll never happen because Yokai Watch doesn't really exist anymore, and neither does that show, Bobobo. Yes, we have watched the entirety of Bobobo together. Bobobo. If you want to have an absolutely weird trip, imagine having Jelly Jiggler as a mount. I would think Bobobo's hat would be a perfect mount, especially his afro. And when you start flying, it just makes like a helicopter out of his nose hairs. Yes, Bobobo. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna show y'all. Since we're already in that kind of topic land. Topical ingenuity. Time to get educated. Bobobo. Yes. Let me present you my most favorite show in anime, and I only learned of that because of Nilton. Where are you? Just one moment. There you go. Here he is. This is Bobobo. Bobobo. This looks pretty damn normal, doesn't it? You know, this looks very damn normal. This is just very, very normal here, right? You have just somebody just sitting in an afro. You have just, you know, giant nose hairs just coming out of the sides. If you want to have like a mad acid trip, I highly recommend you Bobobo. And since we're already talking about ringtones in that sense, the ringtone is Wild Challenger. Let me just quickly look. Who made Wild Challenger? Wild Challenger MP3. Jindo. Was it really Jindo? Oh, it was. Yes, it was. It was Jindo Wild Challenger. And I have that as my ringtone. Nobody knows it. And you know, I think that this is the best part. Yeah. I think because nobody knows what this series is, it makes it so much better for me. Have a good lurk, Roseblood. Hope you have a good one. But yeah, back to fishing. But yeah. If there's an anime that I really like, it's Bobobo. Bobobo is such a fantastic anime. But you will have to consider the plot is very, very loosey-goosey. You know, especially when one of their best songs is called "Drink Your Moo Juice." Yes, that's literally a song that they play in the damn show. Drink your moo juice. Drink your moo juice. If you made it a drinking game with trying to make sense of it, you'd be dead. Oh yeah. Just go like the first 5 episodes. Just the first 5. Make that a drinking game. Whoever lasts this long gets $50 from each. Nobody would survive. Everybody would lose. They wouldn't even remember what the plot was, so they had to play it again. But yeah. That's my favorite. Well, sort of, kind of. There we go, wonderful. I'm just doing something on the side. Just one moment. There we go, fantastic. Yeah, but if you made a drinking game, you'd be freaking dead there. But yeah. Speaking of very obscure series that maybe nobody knows of, what's y'all's favorite? There's definitely something that I haven't heard of because I'm extremely out of the loop. So tell me about it. I'm all ears. Or all eyes. Because I have to read chat. I can't hear chat. Good water. We all live under a rock. I know Con's really big into One Piece. Yeah, Con's big into One Piece. Some of my co-workers are really hyped for Season 2. They have made like the entire evening just for themselves. Just to watch the new season. I'd like to watch the full Bleach series. I mean, you can. Stopping you. But then again, you're a lot more ninja than I am. If it was about the ancient old debate of pirates versus ninjas, we literally are the two sides of the same coin. Bleach doesn't have ninjas. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I don't even know the plot of it. Is there even Bleach in it, by the way? Just Soul Reapers. Ah. So no Bleach. So no cleaning dirty sinks and all. With bleach. That's okay, fishies. We can wait. Lots of fishies need to waitsies. We're just doing the fishies. And we get another one. How many seashells can a seashell seller actually get? Hell's bells. Give me something else but seashells. What do they look like? A freaking bra maker for goddamn mermaids? Damn. Finally! Something different. It feels like the most weirdest things always only happens in goddamn fishing. Ooh. Oh! Look who caught Scrungle. I got a wahoo. Damn it. I mean, look at you go. You're going to be having the highest score now. You have to have the highest score now. There's no chance that you don't. I think I went overboard. Maybe. No, he isn't silly. He's just samurai. Also, speaking of Bistu Depat and everything, I was thinking of making a new redeem, especially for Sea of Thieves. It would be a redeem where I just insult the fish in Styrian dialect, in German. It sounds funny, but I'm always still on the fence, because of course nobody... What did she call me? Johnny Depp? Well, she called you stupid. Because you caught Scrungle. Wanna give us a sip? Ooh. I'd love to see that as a redeem. I mean, yeah, hold on. There's a big fish coming. Big fish, big fish, big fish, big fish. It's a giant squid! There you go. Well, she ain't wrong, though. Well, you're not stupid, though. I know you're smart. I know you don't know Linux very well, but that's only because you you just learned about it today. And obviously, Linux is treating you quite well. I'm glad to hear that. Because, funnily enough, what I am playing on right now is Linux Mint. It is Linux Mint, and it's doing a fantastic job. So you're not that stupid. I had to learn it as well, and the best way to learn it is just do it. You know what's the easiest part about Linux? You can just quickly reinstall it. It's free. And if you don't like that, if you don't like Mint, there's Ubuntu. If you don't like Ubuntu, there's Manjaro. If you don't like Manjaro, there's Debian. If you don't like Debian, there's Red Hat. Corpo. So yeah. No matter what, you still have options. And as much as I shouldn't do that, if you have the chance to revive a machine that is at the verge of death, like for example my old laptop, put Linux on it. Maybe it'll revive itself like a phoenix out of the ashes. Microsoft has so much bloatware. Yeah. Oh, somebody caught Icarus. Of course it's Samurai who caught Icarus. But yeah. If you want to make a small change, why not try it? It costs nothing. I wonder if Linux could be installed onto it. On a Samsung? No, you need a different OS that actually works through Android. There are actual operating systems for phones as well. Do I have a fish yet? You shh. The thing is, Nelton right now is working on her school stuff in that sense. So new fish are currently a little bit on hold. Because this is from me, by the way. I did tell her that while she's in school, please do not stress yourself about anything about my stream. I want you to finish your studies as best as you can. You have a fish, but it's not done yet. Okay? Everybody gets their fish. And soon enough, I'm thinking of actually making a little bit of a VIP set. Like a few of my constant viewers You might know who you are. We'll get VIP status. In future. There we go, big fish. Oh, it's just a sea dragon. I shall wait with patience. I'm glad. I'm sorry that it takes a while. Okay, you got shiny. But yeah, I'm sorry that you have to wait, but admittedly, life still goes first. I wish I was a printer types. Don't be. What are you, basic? What do you need? Magenta, teal, and yellow? Why are you taking Scrungle? Why are you taking the torpedo Scrungle? Yeah. She threw Scrungle at me. I didn't do nothing. I just called her wanting to be basic. Because I don't like her being a printer. I like her being actually healthy and happy. Ooh! Double mooch. Let's go. But yeah. Leave the printing to my 3D printer. Things will come back there too, by the way. I will maybe just re-release everything that I have and see what's going on. If people like it, great. If they don't, whatever. But I will also post some of my big stuff that I built. They'll be very pricey. I'll just say this much, because they're big stuff. Which means big shipping as well. Oh, what do we get? Yo! I got a Megalodon! I didn't catch anything, I caught 4 Megalodons at once! 4 of them! Look at this! No, not 1 meg. 4! 1, 2, 3, 4 of them! Well... You know, I would consider myself an expert fisherman. But in my humble opinion, as my professional... To answer your question of, how did you jack those bitches out? Here's a pro tip. I don't fucking know. I just did, I guess. So that's how they went extinct. Yes, the fishermen. Kona, the fisher guy, fished them out and made some fries on the side. Can you tell that I love fishing in games? Can y'all tell that I love fishing in games? Because it's just so fun. And I didn't expect that I was gonna catch a fish that I never got. I got so many of them already. But catching not only 1, not 2, but 4 Megalodons. Not bad at all. Still sad none of them is the Shrouded Ghost. Get them bitches out, boy. Yeah! To quote the great Arthur Morgan, I'm gonna use some cheese. You might see that soon enough, brother. You might see that soon enough. There we go. Get another one. Got a blowfish. Yeet! Yeah, boy, I'm gonna get myself some cheese with that after I'm done grilling it on my smoker. I cannot do rough voices, it hurts my thing so much. Oh, it hurts my throat so much. Ooh, what do we get? It's another sea dragon. Yeet! There we go. Gonna get the next fish in. And who says fishing can't be fun? You think cheese would be a good bait for fish? I mean, there's a chance. I mean, think of it this way. Who doesn't like cheese? Don't we all like cheese? I know it's quite a cheesy conversation to have, but I'm cheesed to meet you. I'm cheesed to see that everybody is on the same page. So yeah. Nobody can ever resist the addictive of cheese. What do we get? Can we mooch? Yes, we can mooch more. Yay! Now watch us get the biggest motherfucker in the freaking ocean. And I'm gonna pull out 4 of them, bet. Let's go! Yeah, baby! Yeah! God damn it, fish! God damn it! The fish! Oh, it's just squids. Oh well. The strong scent of cheese attracts fish. And the fatty texture is appetizing to them. All it needs is a shiny lure and you're set. I mean, basically, I can just throw Komasan in. Komasan would be a very shiny lure. Don't you think? An ad break is starting soon. Thanks for informing us, Ceribot. What do we get? We got another seashell. Yeet! Eat that motherfucker. I can make 2 mermaid bras with all them seashells. By the way, darling, do you have a moment? Thank you, dear. Nilton, just bring me some water. Ooh. Yay, we will do that. See if we get something better. Because why not? Maybe we get something more out of it. Damn it! We've needed it. Oh well. Soon enough. There we go. It's ad time. What do we get? We got another one of these. Yay! We're just fishing in here. They call us the fisherman's friend. Fishman and friend.
The inside of the cap is already starting to mold.
Ooh, and I drank that?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's disgusting. Didn't even look. I'm so sorry. There. Don't write that. Well, at least I'm doing fine. Always change your usable bottles every week at best. Yep. Wash them. Yep. Now I got the big fat boy on my desk. The big boy. Big metal boy. The big old boy. Big old boy with big old water. What are the odds? But bacteria is great. Hey SMC, hope you're doing well. How are you going, brother? It's been a while. Are you healing up proper? Because you've been sick the entire weekend on this alt free. I hope you're healing up well, especially with whatever sickness you have. Don't go down on me. That death is mine. It's used to make cheese. Yes, it is. Sort of. I'm just fishing. It's coming along, or so I think. Well, take all the time you need. You gotta be in proper health. You know, do as I say, not as I do. I mean, you've seen how long I've been out. If you need the time to recover, take the time to recover. I made the regrettable decision to be an idiot. But I can't help it, I'm just stupid. How are you guys? Yeah, we're doing quite well. Thanks for asking, brother. I'm a big boy, I learn Linux. Yeah, he's learning Linux because he got a cheap PC from work. And now he's learning to use Linux. Turns out he's using Linux Mint. And Milton is being dumb. Sounds like my wife. But yeah, just doing well, vibing a little bit, talking about everything and everything. You know how fishing on Wednesdays is. We're just having a chitter chatter. Oh, big boy, big boy. My logistics midterm is literally in the first hour. Yeah, she is studying. She is sweating. And all I'm doing... I can mooch that too? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's gonna be big. And here I'm just fishing. Just relaxing from today. And that's actually working out well for me today. I'm really feeling great right now. And I'm getting some really fat freaking fish. I got another 4 Megalodons. We got 8 Megalodons, by the way. Fuck yeah, I'm rooting for you. Pun intended. Hell yeah. But yeah. Wow, you really are the reason they went why they went extinct. Why do you think I don't want to hunt them in Sea of Thieves no more? They're too easy for me. Why do you think I never see the Shrouded Ghost? They're too easy for me. Even the fish know. It's like, hey, this fucker right there, don't go to this one. You see this guy with the red glasses? Don't. Just don't. But yeah, as you can see, SMC, just having fun, having a good time. Everybody fishing, everybody vibing. Just how I love my stream. We definitely have some lurkers as well, but that's fine. They can gladly lurk. After all, that's why we have so many tables in the corners. And also, before I forget, SMC, if you have a minute, I'm making a small, I made a small form to gauge the interest of making stickers. So if you want a sticker, I would highly encourage you to actually fill out that form. I'm trying to collect a good stack of reviews. Oh, already done. Oh, you're such a sweetheart, buddy. Thanks, brother. I send in form. You guys are fantastic. It's nice when I actually ask and you guys do it. Because I will definitely do it on Sunday again. Just to have the form up. Because usually on Sunday I have a few more people that are interested. And I know what I have in my head, but pricing and postage and everything is going to be a nightmare. So that's why I'm making a form. Thankfully, from my Etsy things, I have learned a lot. And before I commit to something, I try to check in with y'alls. You asked nicely. I always do. 95% of the time. That is a very high standard right there. Yimi said please. I mean, yeah. I go after a certain Oblivion character that always say please and thank you. And I hold myself to that standard. Postage is thankfully okay for such small things, depending on where you send it. I've had cases where I sent a keychain that is as thick as a letter and had to pay 12 euros for the postage. Because Etsy wants you to have a system where you can follow along where the package is, and that makes it expensive real quick. So yeah, there is things. Damn, yes. And admittedly, I would like my people and customers and everybody else, including y'all, to have a chance to see, hey, I ordered something, where's my thing? So yeah, I can understand why they do that. It costs me more. I had to sell the keychains for 12 euros and 8 euros go away just on shipping. Material costs are barely covered with that. I made a maybe a single euro on profit. And also, to everybody, if you are interested on what I actually make or how Twitch actually works, I will gladly show you. I will very gladly show you as well. I'm not afraid. Drink water. Yes, I should. Ah, much better. I speak a lot again. I say a lot of garbage. But yeah, all these experiences, I'm not afraid to share them. I made mistakes. That's why I keep saying, do as I say, not as I do. And maybe one day it works out and we can all just chill on a balcony and have a good grilling. Who knows? Might happen. It's also nice to have an insight as to how the system works. Absolutely. So few people do that because they're afraid of showing things out. For example, did you know that in Twitch, for any sub and anything, I get a 50-50 split. I do not get the full cut. So in that sense, if you give me a sub, any, say the $5 sub, the €5 sub, I only get 250. Ads only make less than €1 per stream, and I stream only 2 hours. Say today, I only stream around, what, 2.5 hours? I will barely see anything from that. I will get like maybe 87 cents. And of those 87 cents, I will see 60 something. So yeah, no, it's not... Streaming is literally not lucrative for me. It is actively... You could say it actively eats money, but I'm having fun, so I don't give a shit. It's a fun side hub. It is. The point of it was always have goddamn fun. Yeah. Like, I'm not afraid to say it. I barely make anything out of that. I would definitely make more if I gave you all the option to buy things of me that I'm literally either modeled, made, or painted. And I would be much happier that you guys have that, because you have something off of it. Ads probably will be even less when people have subbed, right? Not really, funnily enough. In that sense, even though you subbed, it counts as a passive income. It basically counts you as one more guy actively watching an ad. So don't worry about it. Especially, the only reason when you don't get it is turbo, as far as I've understood. No, I'm not very 100 in that, but still. I got 4 more Megalodons. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, if you want, freely ask me. I may only have streamed for a little bit more than half a year now, actively. But it is important to know that even a tiny streamer, I make sense. Say in 6 months, I made a total of 120 euros. In those 6 months, I only made 112 euros. In total. Most of them is subs. So it does help. The thing is, I still have nothing that really just gives value to a sub, so I'm not surprised that not many people sub, but it's fine. You get more gears, which means you can fish more. I guess that's an incentive. Besides, on the other hand, so what you're saying is, spritz the Kona off? No, I will not. No. Now hold your damn horses there, horny boy. There will not be an OF. No. You would have to pay me a few more zeros behind that fiver for me to actually consider that. Consider. My morals are very, very high. Oh, you totally like them. Don't encourage them, damn it! I'd sub. Yeah. But one thing, I will be honest, one thing that still irks me a little bit, I still feel like a subscription, I still somehow feel like I don't have anything that really motivates to that. Hold on. Are we gonna get Megalodons again? We're gonna get Megalodons again, yeah. No, we get giant squids. Oh well. Good enough. Only fish. I just post pictures of random fish. One day I'll get my fish. Your fish is on... Well, you know what? I just understood the concept. You'll catch your fish sooner or later. But yeah. That's basically the gist of him. I have really nothing to hide. He's trying to get the TTS fish. You know what they say. Fish! I'll help set up the platform, that's what it is. SMC, I'm going to go to your house and bonk you on the head. No. No. The day where only fish is more successful than me actually having fun is the day where I eat my shorts. Legitimately. With sauce, please. So I can swallow. Bonk. We all like money, but in the end events, I want to have fun, damn it. If I'm already making money, I want to enjoy what I'm making. And that's the point of it all. Ah. Still, I still can't believe that in the last stream I just got my ass handed to myself by that one freaking hawk. Was funny though. By the way, for everybody that might have not heard it, I was thinking of making a new addition to the turn-ins, especially for fishing. I was gonna make a turn-in for cussing the fish out in Styrian. Or at least really just cussing a fish as soon as I get it out of the water. A redeem, yes. I call it turn-ins, I'm sorry. Because you turn in the gears. Yep. That's the idea. There's at least 2 people on board with that. Yes, just, taking the fish out and cussing the hell out of it. Count me in then. That makes free, I guess. Ooh, that looks good. Am I gonna be able to mooch it? Yes, I will. I caught a damn pock. You caught some long-nosed, bitch-ass looking thing. I think it's a genius idea. People love it when someone goes factory settings. That reminds me of one streamer, I think it was Kiara, who actually started swearing out to someone because they said Germany was better than Austria, and she went ham on that fella. She's an extremely famous VTuber. And I was like, okay, German. Wait a damn minute. This is unsere? This is a Ötzi? And that's where I was like, you know what? I think I do have more respect for her now. And I'm not somebody that follows VTubers, but when I heard that, I was like, what do you mean the fish gets away? Get it back, idiot! I love how I caught Tal's fish. Tal will catch his fish eventually. Remember, there's gonna be a day where all the fish are in, and it's only going to be custom fish. No, she got mad at a German that said that Austria was not as cool. And she just went back into factory settings and started speaking Austrian. Which is hilarious to me. I just love it. Oh, I can't mooch that, damn it. Oh well. So yeah. But immediately I knew, when she said, "Willst du Stress?" I knew she was one of us idiots. So went off like an samurai. Careful what... I nearly read that out loud. We know what you're aiming at. Thankfully she didn't go that way. But it was still funny to watch. A Phoenix VTuber going off on someone, yelling at it, "Willst du Stress, Alter? Was willst du, Alter?" On a German guy. I found this hilarious. To be honest, it is always surprising me so hard when I find out, oh, it's a VTuber. And then I figure out, firstly, they speak German. Okay, that's pretty cool. But then they speak Austrian. And then it's just like, oh, it's cooking good tonight. That giveaway, Oida. Yeah. The dead giveaway is just the way she spoke. The giveaway was more the way she spoke. As a native Austrian, you just notice like, oh, der ist von uns. Der Deppert, der ist von uns. Granted, Austrians are terrible at fighting wars. I mean, yeah. But at least we have cool mountains. You have to admit this much. Austrians and Australians tend to lose a lot of wars, to be fair. To be frank though, we didn't lose to emus. But on the other hand, I mean... I don't know, I don't want to piss off Roduggy yet. I like him. And it's his birthday week, so he would be mad if he heard that. But to be frank though, yeah, the Aussies got their ass beat by birds. To be frank though, that wasn't a time where it was a lot more rough in their things, so it was understandable. They needed to just somehow settle down. So, and emus just destroying everything. Yeah, I would be pissed too. Like, think of that. Just think of think of this weird situation where a bunch of giant birds literally destroy everything that you do. And you try to hunt them down. The problem is they know pack tactics. Now I make so many shitty jokes about Boomerang Boy, then anyone, he's fine with it. To be fair though, Australians are very chill. And I kinda strive for that kind of chill. They're currently losing the Toadstool. I didn't know they lost to Princess Toadstool. Oh, that's a new one. I found a Phalos. It's not a Talon, but a Phalos. But yeah, I didn't know that they were actually having an active war against Super Mario. Then again, a lot of wars right now. To be fair, the Australians actually won in the end. There was a second Emu War where the Australians launched a guerrilla campaign, stalking them and keeping them moving until they died from exhaustion. I didn't know that one. Yeah, nah, cane toads are fucked up Australian wildlife. I can go on how much I absolutely love the Australian wildlife. Well, it's the same with the rabbits. They're thriving too much on too much parsley bread. Shit, I even set the line, damn it. There was a second Emu War? Yeah, supposedly. Then again, we are talking to the history dude. Few know, because humans won that one. Yeah, it's not as interesting because the humans won. Everybody was rooting against them. But yeah, to get back to the main point where it started all of that. Yes, I'm trying to make I'm thinking of making a redeem where I just cuss out fish in a different language. Maybe that's just funny. It could be great. It could be terrible. Who knows? To be fair, also Americans have a very dodgy record on Winter Wars too. Kono love Australian wildlife while actively trying to save Milton from it. No. Look, I only have one Milton, okay? We won a lot early. On, now we just lose. I booped an ibis. Yeah, a genuine living, breathing bin chicken. I just love Australian names, mate. I just love them. Like post World War II, American ain't winning shit war-wise. I mean, yeah. Then again, World War II, not only the Americans won together, they actually had help from the Soviets, from the Alliance as well. I know your history books say that you dropped 2 sons on Japan and that won the war. Does that really make sense? Like, I'm throwing no shade. World War II was fucked, man. After World War II, there were wars that nobody knows of, like the Balkan Wars. Those were bloody. I only know bits and pieces of it, but it was a nightmare. The dark blemish on Americans' record? Yeah. You fight wars like somebody with ADHS. You go all in initially, but quickly lose interest after some time. You fuck. Can I say that out loud on stream? Please. It's my chat. I swear. I can explain the other one, but it's a little bit long, but I can make it TLDR. At this point, you might as well just come into stream, but this is a fishing stream. At one point, why don't you just start streaming? You would have so many cool facts to spit about. Seriously. Just make a stream, damn it. Dude, we're going to do it again in the Middle East. I'm trying not to talk about wars! I'm already tired of Hourglass and Sea of Thieves. All of this is worse. Oh my god. Some argue the first one is justified. Maybe one day I'll make a stream account for Neckbeard Gaming Channel. You can just do that on YouTube as well. That wouldn't matter. You can do it on Twitch too, it's fine. And very few argue even if it was too much. Be frank though. Wars are poopy. They only benefit the big ones. But nowadays, if the sun drops, at least make shit quick. No, dropping the sun does not make it quick. For those that are in the initial blast radius, yes, but otherwise, you are in so much, goddammit. You are so fucked, man. I stand in the we shouldn't have nuked him as well. Damage. Yeah. Just as I said, it's like, if you're in like the actual blast radius, you're fine. Because you're gone. As soon as you're just barely living, you are in hell. I want to step my older sibling. I'm trying to do commissions for Con, but my older sibling moves the sofa so much it's distracting. Tell them to be a couch potato already. God damn it. But yeah, can we just not talk about that? Twitch staff might be watching right now and I'll have to explain to that. Also, hi Twitch staff, hope you're doing well. TLDR, the nukes worked to break the Japanese civilian government. The Soviet invasion of Japanese-occupied Manchuria broke the Japanese army. That combination showed the Japanese how pointless fighting on wars. We were just getting into the Agent Orange discussion stuff. No. Please. It's already hard enough to actually hear from that at work. Can we not? Please. Like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Let me just say this much. But goodness gracious, I read the news and they're depressing as hell. It literally just stopped after I put my tablet on OMFG. Oh man. And I thought this was a coffee shop, not a political discussion channel. But then again, we like to rant. Oh right. Actually, more positive thing. Oh, thank goodness. Yes. You have my full attention now again. Admittedly though, I'm sorry that I'm trying to put a break on that because goodness gracious. Hearing from that is just making me just consider what am I doing here. Konolo is doing a project with Better, talking about the what extreme gears aka hoverboards folks would have. Yes, that is true. He did say that. He did send me a picture of that. They would have guild wars. Why would them have Saddam start war over the Gulf? Did he not get through the windmill? I was doing a project. Missed the eye. Yeah. Yeah, I saw. And I know. I already activated add time. I'm adding time to the spice. Oh, is it a good match? It's a good match. And maybe, I thought maybe it'd be a yacht fan. Cool as yachts are, let me just say this much. I can understand why Gabe Newell likes yachts and why he bought a yacht company. He has the money first and foremost, so there's that. But like an actual ship would be cool. But yachts are fine. I don't want to come off as unthankful, I'll be frank. But oh, this is called a yacht. But it's more like sail surfing. Oh, okay. I would. Okay, you know what? I think I know what you're talking about. It's this small little boards with like sails on them, right? Am I getting this right? Or windsurfing. Yeah, I'm thinking of windsurfing right now, yeah. Yeah, okay, wonderful. I would enjoy that. I would genuinely enjoy that. But then again, there's a good bit of input which I sadly do not have. Ooh, that's a new one as well. It's in that sort of position you stand on him. Yes, exactly. Okay, fantastic. Then we are on the same page right now. Wonderful. And Sergeant Stubby. And Sergeant Stubby. The thing about wars, sometimes really fun things happen during wars, like straight up comedy in the horrors of war. Yeah, that's the thing. There's always some way to make things funny. That, or you think you can use roller skates. Why would I use roller skates? I'm a lazy doo-doo head. If I can sit on something, I will. As long as it has a heavy engine, it roars like it's trying to rip itself apart, and it makes a lot of smoke. But why would I enjoy roller skates? There are bikes. Yeah, I know. Are you talking about the thing that he asked me what kind of things would I like? And he sent me a set of Sonic Racer driving stuff. Is it that? Are you talking about that by chance? It's like a goose that became a captain. Yeah, okay. Because I saw the monorail and I saw the monobike and I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. And when I asked Feta about it, he was like, no reason. I'm getting onto you. I may be stupid. That's the end of the statement. But yeah, I'm very curious what y'all have in mind for that. It sounds interesting as hell. Why is everything just... I don't care, I'm not a novice. I don't care. There you go. Sergeant Seawash? It was a duck in World War II that got promoted. Oh my god. One fun thing I can think of that happened in the Napoleonic Wars, where a French general had his hat blown off away by a cannonball, in which Napoleon calmly turned to him and said, "Good thing you weren't taller." That's the kind of shit that I would say. It fought an enemy rooster and earned a purple heart. Okay, now those are the facts that I'm more inclined to listen to. I'm sorry. That's actually funny as hell. Now this is the stuff that we like in this thing. This is the funny stuff. That's the stuff that we like to laugh to. Holy damn. You guys have some awesome facts. I feel stupid now. But then again, if it was more about more technical stuff, then I would maybe have an edge over it. Like, for example, do you know that generally for internet connections, there's a giant ring usually built underground, and that just splits into smaller and smaller rings, so you can have connections over there. Most of the time, you can actually use the old copper wires as well, just to make sure that the fiber wires also work. Funny enough. Polish exile army in World War II had a corporal in the artillery that so happened to be a grizzly bear who carried airmen to the cannons. Yes, that was Wojtek. Yeah, I know about Wojtek. Wojtek's awesome. He was allowed to eat at the tables with the others as well, which is something that I found so sweet. And he would stand aside the other ones as well. He would eat cigarettes and drank. And then, at the end of the war, they became the Wojtek division, where they had a plaque of Wojtek, which is so sweet. He caught a spy by memory too, because bears have a good memory. He's like, hey, I don't know that fucker over there. And then there's Mad Jack Churchill, who charged and became who charged the beaches of Normandy carrying a longsword and killed two no Germans. I have to say it differently. With a longbow. I know that you're very hyped about saying that, but I was close to saying the bad. Please be careful. TUS hits harder on smallers, okay? But I know what you're saying. But Mad Jack. Wait, hold on a damn minute. Hold on a damn minute. I know, this is not a war fact or anything, but do you all know about the adventures of Mad Jack the Pirate? It was an ancient old animated series, and it has no real great story. It's just funny. It's just hilarious. Wait, is that the cat? No. No Germans is an even better phrase. Do you have any idea how quickly people get banned for that for saying that thing? I have to be I had to tiptoe there. I nearly said the thing. But yeah, no Germans is a good word. I still love how one of the most peak Viking stories was also the last real Viking raid, sadly. I mean, you know what they say, especially in Vikings, all good things must come to an end. Like my eggs in your head. But yeah, now you guys reminded me of freaking Mad Jack the Pirate. Hold on. I know some of y'all might be too young to know that. I may be just, you know, old man's like, I still remember, and stuff like that. Where a bunch of Vikings invaded France but got forced back. It's like, no passport. It's like, no passport, but we came here to raid. No passport, no raid. Imagine they got shoved. I was like, do you have passports? What's a passport? That's not good. Please go back. We will not accept that. Okay, now I gotta start looking. Mad Jack the Pirate. Yeah, see. There it is. Oh my god, no wonder it's 1998. It only ran to 1999? I didn't know that. Well, anyways, now that we are that topic. Mad Jack the Pirate, let me just show y'all. Only dying because a Frenchman rode in a barrel under the bridge and jabbed him in that area. During one battle in World War II, US forces were tasked to catch a winery. Not only did they refuse to attack, but the Germans pulled out without resisting. Neither sides wanted to ruin the wine. That's funny. But yeah, since I was talking about Mad Jack the Pirate, sorry, I know it has nothing to do with that. But yeah, this is Mad Jack the Pirate. When I was young, that was one of my most favorite things. The funniest thing about it, he keeps failing. He keeps failing as a pirate. That rat looks oddly familiar. Yeah, that's his assistant. This is Mad Jack the Pirate, by the way. Yeah, I never saw them. Yeah. And that's Flashing Dashing. That was his main enemy. Quote unquote. But yeah. I remember watching it years ago when I was a little boyo. But yeah. It's hilarious. It has no real story either. It's really good. I feel like I saw the red at least once in passing. Well, there's also another series which my coworkers and I like to reminisce a lot. It had no right to exist in the first place. It had literally no right to exist. But I think this is because... But maybe you guys will not know it. But on the other hand... it was made by a French studio. Yes, that was a thing, by the way. This is X. It was originally made in France and got strangely popular in Germany. I mean, look at this absolutely stupid art style. It looks so screwed. Why does it look familiar? Because I don't know. Why does this look familiar to you? But yeah, it had a surprisingly big following in Germany. It looks terrifying. It's okay. Let me just tell you, Farupa, it is stupid. None of these stories make sense. They are just plain damn stupid ducks trying to make it on TV by making stupid stunts. That's the premise. Yet a Viking on the bridge managed to kill anywhere from 40 to 80 Frenchmen on that bridge. Therefore, he got stabbed from below. Ah, the butt stabber. No, it wasn't made in Canada. It was actually made in France. But yeah, its rating is also very abysmal. It's like 5.5. But yeah, those are the things that I watched when I was a little idiot. X-Ducks confused 9-year-old me. You watched it too, huh? Yeah, it was dumb. It was just straight up stupid. It had no reason to exist and it still did. But you know, he considered like the last berserker by many as sort of an honorific title. But he was an unnamed Viking. He was just there to have a good time. He wasn't there for a long time. He was there for a good time. I think that counts as well. Because why in the 7 hell's not? He was there to pillage, and he got to murder some. That's all good. He did his thing. Why are you blocking this word and not the other one which I have to talk around? Reminds me of Edmund II. He lost his life when he was sitting down in his toilet and was stabbed in the butt by a Viking hiding inside the toilet. That's true, actually. As Vikings do. Yes, indeed. You know. I ain't there for a long time, but I'm here for definitely a good time. And that's what you have to that's what you really have to look forward to. It's like, dude was there, and he saw an opportunity. I was like, well, these guys look weird. I'ma chop them. Can't wait for Vinland Saga to get to this part. I need to catch up on Vinland Saga. I haven't watched it, so I wouldn't know. But hell, it sounds interesting. If you get to the point where this actually happens, tell me and I'll have to catch up. By the way, Vikings the type of MFs to just pick their boats up to ride down the rivers. Yeah. By the way, Tal, would it be okay for you to send me your you know, your house details so I can maybe visit it after stream? Because I do want to see it after all. Hytale? No, not in Hytale. In Final Fantasy 14. I'll look up and yeah. Yeah, just send it over and maybe I can squeeze it in just today still. Still have 20 minutes roughly. Oh! Oh my god. What's the time? Oh wow, you sent it an hour ago and you sent it over an hour ago and I just noticed. I'm sorry, Samurai. Something else, but Adamantoise. We can travel between worlds now, don't worry. It's fine. But yeah, let me just check out what he sent. Yeah, they added that in a much more recent thing. That we can actually travel between, you know, worlds. Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is VR chat. This is VR chat, alright. This is VR chat. Okay, you know what? I want to see our boy at his best right now. I'm gonna do this. Hold on. I'm gonna set it up a bit quick. Let's see, where are you? Samurai Knight's performance. There it is. Bam! Look at him. Look at him. Uh-oh. Yeah, yeah. You did not say no, so yeah. If it was written in story, people would call it bullshit. Yeah. My house is like nothing special. Friend helped me decorate basics. Oh, don't worry about it. There is much worse houses. There's a guy literally in my ward that only just literally put a single pool in his house, and the bottom floor, the cellar, is just full of dolls. The first thing that came. It's not the Great Mighty Pooh. It's not the Great Mighty Pooh though. Dude has 5 polygons. Dude has maybe 6 at best. But he lost one when he got here. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
I'm the one doing this.
Let's see.
Right.
I love the avatar already
To
though.
start off this, I am a staunch believer that comedy should always be experimented on. I have always been against the whole people who want to cancel comedy. Cancel this comedian, that, cancel that comedy show, that.
I
because
know,
it's
right?
offensive or
The
it
eyes.
offended someone or it's not
I agree
politically
with
correct.
Knasmov.
I do not like that because comedy needs to be experimented on. It needs to be expanded. We need to try new things. And yes, some jokes maybe go a bit too far. Some jokes are not funny. But admit it, we've all giggled at a 9/11 joke once or twice.
God damn it.
And as another supporter of comedy, if you look close into you, your life could be a comedy. If you think deep in. Take me for an example.
Take me
Not
for an
only dressing
example.
for the occasion, this is a pretty good representation of what I look like. I am obese, as Nico can attest. First time he tried to hug me, I bumped him across the room with my belly. So.
Oh my
Hi, Nico.
god.
Yeah, Dr. Vatican.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're doing yourself so dirty though. He reminds me of that one pig toy. Oh, you mean the one for the dogs where it just squeaks when you just honks when you squeeze it? It does look like it, doesn't he? Oh my god. Y'all do know that I want to present more stuff of y'all's, right? I wanna see everybody thrive a little bit. I wanna see more, hold on.
And it even began with my birth. My birth was a circus. It was December 22nd, 1994. My mom was in the clinic about to give birth to me. And the thing was, I was a baby in a rush. You know all the steps you go through with childbirth, this, and that? I just said fuck it and went to the last step. As everyone was prepping the first steps, I flew out my mother like a fucking torpedo. I was in a rush to get out there. Mom was like, hang on, shit, pwing! A nurse had to jump across the room and catch me midair. So even my birth was a fucking joke.
All right, man. I think I'll indulge myself. I will keep this to myself. Just gonna whoop. I'll have fun watching that. Thanks very much. But yeah, the things that we have in this thing. But yeah. Also, since we're already on that, because why the hell not? Samurai is also one of the makers of Neckbeard Gaming. It is a... Okay, let me just say this much. It is a stupidly fitting name because goodness gracious, the videos there are... There's something, alright? I got 2 more. Well... If you wanna figure out what those people there do in their free time, and you want to actively lose maybe some brain cells as well, go ahead and check out Neckbit Gaming. Yep, I said it. Free advertisement. Gotta appreciate everybody here. But yeah, not the one you can like beat the shit out of just falls apart. Sent the video kernel of the toy. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm getting a message now like wild. Hold on. Oh, this one! Oh, that's the one. Okay, yeah, I had that. I had a monkey out of that, where you can just punch it and it just stays the way it is. There's sand in there. You will lose a lot of brain cells watching our group. But then again, to be frank, you'd rather have fun losing your brain cells than actually being sad losing your brain cells now, don't we? God damn it. Sand makes sense. Yeah, it does. Because I had my little ape, my monkey. He was in the sun a lot. He got dry. I punched him once, he exploded into sand. He was cursed. He had the Pharaoh's curse on his ass, and I just punched him to him, just expedited real quickly, I guess. I was just speed running his freaking curse real quick. Because I like punching him after I had a rough customer. I don't like sand. I know, it gets everywhere. It's coarse, it's rough, it gets everywhere. You one punch man did, yeah. I kinda did. And it survived a lot. It got thrown all over the room, into the living room, from the living room, through the kitchen, into the bedroom. It survived that. That one punch was too much. That one punch was personal. That one punch was really damn personal, I guess. And that is just gone. Man, that's kind of sad. I kind of missed the fella. It was fun to watch. Like, it was a fantastic thing to get my frustration and anger out of. But yeah. Oh boy. Now, speaking of which, it is nearly getting to that time. I'm just gonna have to start planning out a few things. I got another goby. God damn it, just give me a goby where I don't have to double mooch. My fish. And there's also, since I already started talking about the pig, I also enjoy having, like, you know how for dogs you have this dog toy that's just a pig and it's just, you know, oinks the entire time every time you squeeze it? That's my favorite toy. Problem, it got dry and then it just fell apart basically. So I couldn't make pig noises with it. I put duct tape on it for a little bit longer, but it wasn't enough. He oinked his last oink. After I yeeted it, of course. But regardless of it, it's okay to just have a little bit of fun. It should be fun. What do you think, Koma-san? He's just vibing. Koma-san's just vibing. As you should. Opa bato? That's a blowfish? Hell yeah. Oh man. I know that Bosscat makes a lot of VR things. But I'm not very sure that I would fit in because, as I said, I have this like really tiny avatar. To be frank, I'm not very interested picking up people's skirts. Just because I'm short. I like being short. Because every time I do something, it looks really funny, and I love that. Like, I'd have to show you what model I have, because I think Polygon Cherub still has it up, and it's my absolute most favorite model. I do not want to get rid of it. That's why I don't play Resonite either. It's also just very heavy on the PC. Oh, and since I already cut onto VR games...
Did you wash the dishes today? Or did you run the dishwasher today?
Did you not run the dishwasher?
No, I didn't.
But it was clean in there.
How's that possible?
Why? Is there dirty dishes everywhere?
I don't know, actually.
Because I looked and checked and everything was clean. I didn't pay the second mine.
this morning.
Maybe I just did it Maybe I just did yesterday and I forgot about it. I'm not sure
No,
anymore.
'cause I loaded it this morning before I left.
No. Oh my fucking god. Did I just serve dirty dishes?
Don't get me.
But none of it was dirty though.
Alright.
I just saw it's like, oh, usually the entire thing is completely nasty when you open it up. But it wasn't.
If it's clean, the towel will go on there.
But it was closed. And the door was squeaky clean.
Eh,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look.
Please do. I'm sorry, love. Just a normal day in the household. Just a very normal day. Kona does something stupid and things just go awry. Which reminds me, I gotta check a little bit of something. Good thing that I did right now. I just want to see, what do we want? What's on the menu today for the Twitcheroonies? The Twitchunas? The Gabagool? Yeah. But yeah, I should definitely get myself another monkey like that. No, I don't want the form to be spread out like that. It's fine. But yeah. There we go. Wonderful. Let's go. There we go. We got yeet. It was clean, wasn't it?
Everything's clean.
I know, I told you.
Did I forget?
You could have. I thought you just like switched it on before you went because you usually do that.
All I remember is loading the dishwasher and then running out to the bus.
Maybe you just switched it on and didn't bother. Because it was closed. And that's pretty much about it.
Or it could just be me on my 3.5-hour brain.
It could be you and your 3.5 hour brain. It could easily be, honey. Go to fuck to sleep.
That's why I'm prepping.
That's what you're prepping for. Yep. That's what she's prepping for. Hell yeah. Ah, I lost the fish now. That's fine. What is closed? The dishwasher. Because I was taking care of the dishes today because they were clean. Milton cannot remember if she switched on the dishwasher or not. And now she checked, is like, hey, I put everything out, but, you know, she was not sure if it all was clean, so she checked again and everything was clean. She might have just forgotten that she put the dishes, that she switched on the dishwasher. Happens. She hasn't slept very well, so there's that. Also, Samurai says goodnight. She says goodnight. Speaking of goodnight, I think we need to prepare very soon anyways. Yeah, one more ad. Let's do that. I guess one more ad will do. Yeet. And then we'll just think of raiding someone, because why the hell's not? You gotta start thinking about that now, because otherwise, not gonna be very, very mentally active to do that soon. Pop that thing out, please. There you go. Wonderful. Gonna fetch one more fishy. And then I think this would be a good time to actually call it anyways. Because I'm actually starting to get a little bit tired too. It's been a very, very fun stream. I'll be very honest. It was a very fun stream today. That's why I like to do them on Wednesdays. Because that's hump day. That's where everything is just, you know, going hard. So I'm just gonna go ahead and switch everything off. I'm sorry. So, in that sense, let me just firstly, before we do that, Alright, welcome back everybody. Before we do that, let me just get lurk bait on and let's just see the scores because we haven't checked them in a while. Yeah, I figured as much. Samurai is going to be freaking going hard right now. Everybody else is just existing, that's fine. Oh shit, that's me. And then we have, of course, the top catches as well. Cabbage was going hard. Like, very hard. There's a scrungle and a lot more things, of course. So, yeah. Everybody's doing great. Y'all are good. Y'all are good. Y'all doing good. Seriously, y'all are doing good. But I think in that sense, I think it's time for us to also head home. Teleport. Back home. And Tal is going to send me the codes to his house because I want to check it out. At another time. Maybe on stream, maybe not. I'm not Denmo. If I was Denmo, I wouldn't need to do these streams. There's that. But yeah. Okie dokie. Trying to find a specific address, my bad. All good, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's in no rush. No, don't rush it. When you get to it, great. If you don't, that's fine as well. Nobody's rushing you to it. Numbstyle. Yeah, there she is again. But yeah, let me just look what channel to rate, and then we're going to give them a little bit of a surprise. What do you say? Do we want to stay on Final Fantasy 14, or do we want to go somewhere else? Smaller, similar size is always good to have. Someone is playing Mahjong. Who the fuck plays Mahjong in Final Fantasy 14? That's weird. Ward 10, plot 42. Oh, that is nearly the exact same plot. You're just a few houses away. Also, gah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Let me just search something else. Who is online that we know? I don't want to go only on the big streamers because they already get enough. Hysteria isn't online. Cadia isn't online. Jolts has over 300 anyway, so that's like a thing. I guess we're not rating anybody today. You can't rate everybody every time. So in that sense, I'll keep it simple as it is. In any event, people, it's been fun. As always. I mean, it's always fun with y'all around. Y'all are good company. Very good company, you know. Could rate a rando. I mean, could. But, meh. Just surprise a newbie. I mean, all of them are just... You know what? Let me just check again and... Give him a little bit of soup rice. Following events, low to high. Little Ladies Day. Paladin is leading dungeon. 5 viewers, 5 viewers, 6 viewers, 6 viewers, 4 viewers. Everybody just likes Final Fantasy 14, so that's that. That is German. That is French. M11 clears. That's spoilers. That's the nut house. You know what? Congratulations, you get my freaking things. I will take that last sip. Hold on. Fantastic. Okay. We are going to rate orange. Funnily enough, orange is very green in that sense. So, in that sense, how about we give them a nice little surprise? They look nice. And they are just playing the start of it. I can see that immediately. They're Lalafell, but that's fine. So how about we rate them instead? So, in any event, people, as always, it's been wonderful fun. I wish you have a wonderful morning, day, evening, whatever the time it is. Do your things, drink something nice, and hey, you're doing great. It's not always easy, but you're doing great. Okay? Let's go indeed. Hell yeah, let's go. I'll see you guys around, alright? All the best. Good night, everybody.